Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a holiday filled with beautiful symbols, traditions, and imagery. It is traditionally celebrated in early November to pay respects and remember family members and friends who have died. But this weekend, you can honor those loved ones and celebrate life at the Dia de los Muertos Festival at the Seattle Center Armory as part of the Seattle Center Festival series. Steve is down in the Arc Lounge with Chelsea Riddick-Most, the programs and events director at Seattle Center, and festival organizers Barbara Rodriguez and Andrea Suzuki. Steve?
Yes, we got a full couch this morning. Thank you all for coming in. And I was just telling you, I love that we're talking about this today because I was just in Mexico a week ago and it is in full effect down there and it's such a wonderful tradition. For people who aren't familiar with Dia de los Muertos, explain a little bit about what the holiday is and what makes it so special. Andrea or Barbara, do you want to explain that?
Well, thank you for having us.
Of course, thanks for coming in.
We're happy to be here sharing about this.
Yeah.
The tradition itself, it's beautiful and it goes way back many years. It started in the center of the country with a native from Michoacan. It's a tradition, and then it spread all over the country now. But it's a way for us to remember our ancestors and to continue having them present even though they transition into a better life.
Yeah, just to keep their memory alive and celebrate and honor them, right?
Yeah.
So for people that are going to this festival, we were talking about how it's today or tomorrow and Sunday, so 2 days to check this out. What can people expect during the festival?
This year's festival, what can you expect? Lots of color, music, wonderful, wonderful traditions that we're going to be sharing throughout the weekend. Many forms of Mexican art, such as our traditional tapete. It's a beautiful sand painting. There's going to be wonderful and delicious Mexican food, dance, workshops, face painting. It's a weekend for families, friends to come together, celebrate life.
What is it like to sort of see this come to an area like Seattle? I mean, obviously it's a very much rich tradition down in Mexico, but to be able to bring something like this and expose people that maybe haven't been to the country before or know much about this holiday, what is that like to sort of see the Pacific Northwest embrace this wonderful holiday?
That's a very interesting question because the festival has been happening for many years, now going into 22 years. And it started with families, like you mentioned, wanting to continue the traditions with the future generations, you know, their children, their grandchildren. So having it here, I think, is just, for those that are not able to travel, it's very special, you know, like not losing the identity, where they come from, and what their families used to do as well. Just identity itself is more important for us.
Yeah, and talk a little bit about the theme this year, which is life and movement. I understand what went into that.
Barbara here actually came up with
Thank you.
the theme this year.
Yes. Life and tradition, I mean, life and movement, it's, we have it's a symbol, and it's just a circle. So it's just everything, you know, we're born and then, you know, we end up our life. So everything in life has that cycle, per se, moving forward. And then we put it together with migration, you know, in movement and things that are happening now, people migrating constantly. So it's just a circle of life.
I love that. Chelsea, I want to bring you into the conversation too. And, you know, as we just talked about, this particular festival has been around in the Seattle area for quite some time now. What is it like to sort of see this particular festival expand in the city of Seattle and to keep it going in the Emerald City?
Yeah, it's really special. It really serves the mission of Seattle Center, which is to bring people together and make everyone feel welcome. I think what's really what we really enjoy is the idea that you know, we're being invited into the living room, into the home of this Mexican culture, which is really, really wonderful for everyone. For us, it's about being a part of not only preserving culture and traditions, but also being able to share those with people that attend the festival.
If people end up going tomorrow or Sunday, is there a particular thing that you hope that they take away?
I really hope that when they come, they are able to enjoy the idea that people from all walks of life are able to enjoy the food, enjoy the art, enjoy the moment of being embraced by other cultures. And I think right now it's what is really uplifting for so many people to be able to enjoy the idea of celebrating life and community.
I know one thing that was so enlightening for me last week being down in Mexico City is just being exposed to this in a deeper way for the first time. And for people who go this weekend, what do you both hope that they take away from this rich tradition if they've never been exposed to it before? What's the big takeaway?
What I wish people would take from is something new that they, if they have never experienced, to take one of the pieces of the festival is to create community, shared experiences, celebrate life, and again, by creating community, share stories of past generations. We often don't take the time to reflect. I think it's going to be a weekend also where we all reflect. I love seeing families come and start talking about their ancestors, their grandparents that normally we perhaps forget in the day-to-day. So the importance of keep the tradition and those who have passed, keep them alive by celebrating, by continue to talk about their stories. I think that's one of the things I hope they can take away this weekend, create community, learn new ways of how we in the Mexican tradition celebrate.
Yeah, a lot of people have passed, but their memories are certainly still alive.
And we have a replica of a cemetery. They can come and walk around and just observe and absorb. And also we have a community altar. So we invite community to bring their beloved ones and set them in the altar with us as well.
Wonderful.
And if you haven't been to this festival, this is one of the most well-attended festivals of the cultural festivals, the Festall series produced at Seattle Center. And the vibrant colors, the food, the parade that happens on the campus, it is really something to come down and enjoy.
Can't wait.
It's a treat.
Thank you all for keeping this festival alive, and look forward to seeing all the beautiful and colorful pictures coming out from this weekend, Holly.
What an incredible tradition. Steve, thank you so much.